But now, thinking about it, moving from IGCSE as a PRS student and moving to A-levels as a PRS student, what do you necessarily think is kind of the differences or the similarities between the two?
If you're moving up to A-level, I would say the big jump is in your evaluation of ideas. So you're probably finding that on the course. Is that kind of 50% of the course is actually based around developing your own points of view on ideas and making sure that they're well reasoned. So for us, actually it's kind of a common misconception that there are no right and wrong answers in philosophy. That isn't necessarily the case. There are really good and really bad arguments. And so we're really keen on kind of picking apart those ideas and deciding on whether ideas are any good. How much should they influence us? What are the implications of holding these ideas? What effect does it have on us and our world? And so you kind of get to pick that apart a little bit further at A-level.
I definitely think that is the case because I've done both IGCSE and A-level PRS, and I think that one of the similarities is that your essay structures are all the same. Your approach to the fundamental questions, the 10 markers, the 15 markers, are essentially the same. So if you're kind of thinking about, is this a massive step up? I wouldn't say it's a massive step up in the sense that if you're doing it very well in GCSEs, you should be able to do it very well in A-levels. But at the same time, of course, the questioning, the depth of what you're questioning really does change between the two subjects. So that's something you could think about if you're thinking about, well, should I choose A-levels PRS for next year? That's something you might want to bear in mind. Now, moving on from this kind of introducing PRS to a certain group of people, how do you think the PRS department supports people who do indeed choose PRS as a subject?
Well, we like to think we've got lots of kind of extracurricular SCAs, CCAs on offer for our people. So you've already mentioned actually the Lyceum Philosophy Club, which is doing a fantastic job of giving pupils an opportunity to do that school certificate and kind of explore an area of philosophy that they've chosen themselves. But also we've got things like our debate kind of work that we're doing, helping people to develop arguments in that way. And then just like the wider ideas that we're encouraging pupils to explore. So for example, you've set up the Philosophy Society, which we're really supportive of. And it's just kind of nurturing that love of philosophy. So of course we've got people like Warren, who's written his amazing essay and achieved loads with his essay prizes with Cambridge, which again, we're really supportive of and nurture.
I definitely think that's so true. I mean, I'm a PRS student and I get a lot of support from Mrs Peck, Mr Byrne and Mr Bellamy. If you have any questions, any thoughts, you can always reach out to them and they're always very open for discussion. So I definitely completely agree with Mrs Peck. There is a really, really strong support in the PRS department. So if you have any questions about whether you're doing your A-levels and you have some questions about the A-level course, or even things beyond the course, there's always someone you can reach out to me. You can reach out to me. I always do my Philosophy Society on Tuesdays, or you can reach out to Mrs Peck, send them an email, Mr Bernard. They're always very, very happy to help you.